Hello and welcome to another fun-filled nonsense retrospective. I'm your host as always, Rick. Joining me equally as always is Devon.
Oh, I can't do a Disney Mickey Mouse impression. Oh,
Well, I can do a Goofy. Goofy's real easy.
oh, you mean Hot Pop?
Yeah. Nah, Hot Pop's more like this.
It's the same guy.
Say what? Yeah.
There is an incredibly adorable story for that voice actor where he said he was so happy when Goofy got his own animated show because, and I quote, there wasn't much money in voice acting back then and he was still doing stand-up at the time, so it was so good to get a steady, reliable income.
Oh, that's both really wholesome and really sad, but, you know, it worked out for him.
And how voice acting has evolved into an actual industry.
Yeah. It's now a career. But yes, today we are doing a good old tier list. It's going to be a Pixar and Disney waifu tier list.
Rick reversing the company names for no reason.
Yeah. Disney and Disney Pixar, and sometimes Pixar. I think one of them might be a rogue who has gotten on here for no reason.
There's a couple on here which, first of all, I don't recognise, and second of all, I can definitely see a character from Monster vs. Aliens, which I believe is DreamWorks, and the other one is from Megamind.
Yeah, which I think is also DreamWorks.
So those, we'll allow them because they're here, but we know
Yep.
you maroons.
Yeah. They've been snuck in.
Which is surprising because I don't see Shell, and she's the one who usually sneaks into these lists.
She is, yeah.
That one I can understand a bit more.
Yeah, because it's well animated.
Oh, there was no need to be so vicious. I mean, you're right, but still.
Yeah. Like, I'm not taking a dig at Megamind. I'm taking a dig at, like, most other animated companies who try to make shitty movies to cash in on Disney.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Gaffer's Pond.
Oh, Christ.
That wasn't even what they were doing. I'm just taking jabs for no reason because the more I bring it up, the more likely we are to actually review it one day.
We're also caveating that all of these are portrayed as, well, actually, some of them very definitely can't be. So, just as they appear.
Yeah, we'll get to certain issues when we get to certain issues. That being said, we briefly touched upon it before we actually started with the recording proper, as it were. Personally, Rick, I'm going to be using the D tier of this tier list as either I don't know or I can't in good conscience do this.
Yeah, I get that. D is I've got subtitles on D as do not want and do not know.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start out with Anna.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put her in C tier because she's very pretty as a character. I've never seen Frozen.
Okay. Yeah, she is a very pretty character. She ticks most of my boxes, but she's standing right next to a way better version of herself. I think probably B is about as high as I can reasonably go with Anna. Ariel.
Ariel is also going in C tier because she's very pretty. She's a redhead, so I know she's going to be ticking boxes for you, which might be. Is Anna a redhead?
Yeah, that's why she's a B. Like,
I see. She's got to go into C tier, Ariel, for me because she traded so much and put so much peril into the realm of the sea for a bit of dick.
Yeah, she's a bit of a retard.
You can't use that word.
Okay, she acts retarded.
No, that doesn't change.
She's a dunce.
Yeah, you could call her a dunce, a maroon, an idiot. She's not mentally challenged. She's just from a different kingdom. There's that fucking Robot Chicken sketch where it's all the princesses and she keeps saying thingamabob and doodad, and at the end of it she eventually goes, oh look, a thingamajiggy, and one of the other princesses just goes, oh, you're not stupid, you just don't know what words are.
Yeah. Why did the Little Mermaid wear seashells?
Because of something bee shells.
Yeah, she grew out of her bee shells. She's got in B tier for me. Belle.
I'm putting Belle into C tier because, once again, she is incredibly pretty. I can't get over... it lives rent-free in my head, just like, there goes the baker, baking again, and it cuts to the baker going, there goes Belle, singing her song like the bitch she is.
And the friendly baker, bakering around. I'm putting Belle in A. She's a top-tier nerd for the setting that she's allowed to be in. And she's down with hairy fellas.
For those of you who don't know, Rick is ridiculously hairy. If he was gay, he would be the definition of a bear.
I'm not quite Austin Powers shag pile chest hairy, but I am.
Oh, you're fucking... Yeah, you are. You are very hairy. Oh, like... you are a very hairy man, and I don't mean that as an insult. You just are. And I say that as someone who's pretty hairy themselves.
Yeah.
You've got the unfortunate reality is you've got very dark hair, which means it's even more noticeable. I've got dark hair as well, so it's quite noticeable. I learnt this from my tattooist, because he's not blonde, but he's not ginger. He's kind of that weird sort of mix.
Blinger.
I wouldn't call it that. Basically, I said, man, I didn't realise how hairy I was. And he went, oh, yeah. And then he showed me his arm, and I went, you don't look that hairy. And he went, yeah, that's because I've got really fine hair. But trust me, every bloke you know is probably hairy.
Yeah, like you hold it up to the light, and suddenly he's like increases volume by like 8%.
What a shit superpower that is.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have she looks like a goof.
She is a goof. Do you want to know what her name is?
Yeah, let's go.
Her name is Beret Girl.
Beret Girl.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section down below, guys, but I believe she never actually got given a name, so she's just called Beret Girl because she's a girl and she wears a beret.
Yeah. Like based entirely off appearance, she rates really highly. I don't know her, and I'm gonna average it out at a C.
I'm also putting her in a C because she is incredibly attractive as far as goofs go. However, she is one of those jazz people, but one of those stick up their arse, I'm better than you jazz people. So I don't like that.
Yeah, like what do they call them, beatniks or whatever. Yeah.
I don't think that's what a beatnik is.
Yeah, but it's like you're the ones that go to slam poetry night.
That's where we meet her.
Yeah. Next one, Princess Tiana's friend, the one who spoiled sweet.
Yeah, I believe she's called Charlotte, aka Lottie, but I might be making that up.
That sounds about right.
I'm putting her in A because she is so adorable.
She is.
And look at her.
Yeah, she's got all the hallmarks of someone who's an absolute bitch, but she's absolutely not.
She is spoiled as fuck, though.
Oh yeah, she's spoiled as fuck. Did she make it into A? Nah, I think she goes in B for me. She's not been allowed to be educated.
I don't think it's not been allowed so much as like she didn't need it.
Yeah, true.
She's been educated, but educated in the thing that nobility needed to be educated in back in the day, you know?
Yeah. Cinderella.
Listen, Cinderella's in a weird place in all kinds of ways. I'm going to put her in B because my C tier is looking a bit heavy, but it's kind of on a technicality because these older princesses do deserve a bit of love, but she just doesn't do anything for me, especially after she... If they had a picture of her when she was in her original form, for lack of a better term, she'd probably rate higher, but she's just so sparkly.
I'm glad you said that. I feel the exact same way. I think she looks so much better as a human rather than a princess.
I guess that is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, I'm a sucker for hair down, you know? Can she go higher than a B? No, I don't think she can. We have the Ratatouille girl whose name escapes me. Is it like
it's a very French? It's a very French name. I'm not even.
Yvette, is it? Is it Yvette?
I don't know.
It might be Yvette.
I think I hear the tippy taps of Rick googling.
Yeah, Ratatouille. Ratatouille or Colette. It's Colette.
Colette, there we go. She's going to S tier for me because I don't know if it's the French thing, but first of all, foreign accents to me personally, they do something to me, and I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I don't care. They just do. And I think there's something of like there is a sensuality that you just automatically gain from being French, and I reckon she's filthy in the bedroom. There, I said it.
Well, yeah, there's two TV tropes. One of them is everything is sexier in French, and everyone is sexier if French.
Yeah, even though in reality it's the Dutch.
Yeah, A for me. Yeah, she's good. She's not S, but yeah, she's got those permanent bedroom eyes.
Her going in S is me making a lot of assumptions.
However, next up for S tier is Elastigirl. Stretching her arms, Elastigirl. No one's beyond her reach.
It's Helen Parr, and I don't think anyone in their goddamn right mind who is attracted to ladies could put her in anything less than an S. She is effectively the cornerstone, not the cornerstone kind of works, the foundation of the Pixar mum ass.
Yeah. And if she wants to, she can make it even bigger if you're into that.
Okay, the kinkiness that Miss Incredible brings to the table would automatically elevate her for most people. But even without that, her default form is just and I absolutely adore her in Incredibles when she's full on embraced the mum bod.
Yeah, it's fantastic. She's just boss. Yeah, solid, easy, instant S tier. She's my first S tier.
Yeah, and she's a good S tier. Again, I would like to have a conversation with the person who is attracted to ladies who would not put her in S tier.
Yeah. Elsa's
weird. I said not too long ago I've never seen Frozen. However, I have played Kingdom Hearts. And in Kingdom Hearts 3, she joins your party as a party member. I think I told you this story before, where I managed to avoid listening to the Let It Go song for so much of my life, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, and it's just part of the fucking Frozen stages. Here, we animated an entire sequence just for this fucking song.
Yep. Did you like this song? Well, here you do. Have it again. Did you not enjoy this song? Well, I guess just press start.
Anyway, well, you've got Sora looking around Alundra. What the fuck's the place called? Arendelle?
Arendelle, yeah.
Arendelle. That sounds like a Dark Souls place, right?
Yeah, it does, yeah. There's also a travel shop near us that's Arendelle Travel.
That's fucking dumb. Oh, anyway, Elsa's weird. She's got ice powers, so that automatically helps. She looks better than Anna there. I said it. I'm going to put her in I'm really torn between B and A. I'm going to put her in B because I suspect my A field's going to be very heavy by the end of this. But I could definitely see her ranking higher. It's just, I was never into Frozen, sorry.
Almost the exact same rationale. I'm putting her a step above Anna. I'm putting her in A. I'm being rather judicious with my S's. If it weren't for some of the other people on this list, she'd probably also be an S. But
I do see a couple coming up that I know are going in S tier. I'm totally with you on that.
Yeah. So yeah, A tier for Anna. For Elsa, sorry. This one, I don't know who the fuck this is.
I don't know who it is either, and I don't know if that's because I don't know what she's from, or it's a bad picture. I think she has to be an auto D for both of us, because if it is a character we know, that screenshot isn't helping. But the way it's cropped makes it seem like she's such a minor background character, and this is the only image they could get of her.
Yeah, absolutely. D, do not know, do not want. Who the fuck is this?
This is the giant lady from Monsters vs. Aliens. That's a DreamWorks thing.
It is.
She's going into A tier because she was actually in my Monster Girl waifus.
yeah, like A tier. I've made it no secret that I enjoy a larger woman, sometimes literally. Yeah, A tier. She's also very pretty, especially in by the metric of that movie, she's definitely the most attractive.
In this screenshot, they picked a good screenshot for her because she doesn't look like this 9 times out of 10. She looks quite early DreamWorks animation woman.
Yeah, she's normally doing the freaking DreamWorks face.
I mean, she's doing that in that picture here. It's just her head slightly tilted.
Yeah, and the other eyebrow that's like permanently surprised is underneath her fringe. This next one, this is one of the girls from Big Hero 6, right?
It's Go-Go, I believe.
Go-Go.
How do I know that? Because again, I've not watched Big Hero 6. My only exposure to this is Kingdom Hearts 3 again. I'm going to put her in B tier because I don't know what her deal is, but boy, is that a really pretty screenshot.
It is. It makes her look really good. B tier is very good. Mother Gothel.
I don't know how to rate this one, so I'm going to let you go first.
If she weren't such a bitch.
That's just it, right?
Yeah. If she weren't such a bitch. If she were smiling in this one and, weren't literally the villain of that movie, she'd probably be an A tier because, like, nearly everything else about her is, like, permanent bedroom hair, bit gothy, has a non-zero amount of magical potential, and that smangin' MILF bod.
Well, here's the thing. Are we going to be literal with our interpretations here and be like, if you wanted to keep the banging MILF bod, that means you also have to have Rapunzel locked up in the room next door?
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, then it's going to be a D. However, if we're allowed to sort of be a bit wishy-washy with that, I can give her a proper ranking.
Is anyone actually going in D tier because they're going in D tier?
I've got one because but again, it's a do not want one rather than a
do not know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm putting her in C.
Okay, so we're agreeing that you don't have to have Rapunzel locked up in the room next door in order for her to stay as she is, yeah?
Yeah, you don't have to have Rapunzel. You might need her hair now and again, but yeah.
No. Because the only way to get her hair is to have her tied up in the room next door.
Yeah, pluck one out, yeah.
So we're going to say that we're going to remove that caveat for the sake of this tier list, yes?
We're removing the caveat, but she is still a bitch. Yeah, I'm putting her in C.
She would be an S tier if she wasn't such a cunt. There, I said it. So therefore, I'm knocking her down one rank and putting her in an A tier. But all cards on the table. Her looks are doing the heavy lifting here. They're doing all the lifting. She is so And I gotta be honest with you. You know what I'm like when it comes to older ladies.
Yeah, like she's almost all the benefits of Morrigan, but with 10 times worse downsides.
Well, I was going to say, if her losing her youth didn't literally turn her to dust, I'd probably be more okay with it. But unfortunately, she is so ancient and so fucked. When she loses the golden hair, she does just crumble to dust. But she also knows what she's doing, I assume. How the fuck does she crumble to dust? She's only had Rapunzel for 16 years.
Yeah. I guess she was already... Well, I guess she was living too hard. And it caught up with her.
I guess.
And Cass, straight to S.
It really is. Like, she's not technically a MILF by the classic definition, but she's still got the mum bod, she's got the butt. I've seen Red Mower animate this woman so many times that, like, I'm done. I can't not see her in a very sexualized manner.
I'm going to... We don't normally order things in... Oh, no, we're not. I'm not going to order her in a tier, because that means that she beats out Elastigirl, and I don't know. It's difficult.
Rick, this is a problem unique to you, because tiers are just tiers.
Yeah, tiers are tiers. You shouldn't really be ranking within the tier. Honey Lemon
is interesting. I'm putting her in B tier along with Go-Go because she looks incredibly cute, but I don't really know what her deal is.
I'm doing the same thing, and I probably would have forgotten her name if it wasn't written right down there.
Funny enough, again, another character who I could name just on sight alone.
Yeah, just someone from Big Hero 6. Yeah, B tier is a pretty good one for that. Jane!
I am a sucker for Jane. I don't know what it was about early 2000s, I guess mid-2000s internet. They did some weird shit. One of those things they did is they used to make a lot of crossover animation / fan art of Jane and Captain Amelia from Treasure Planet. Don't know why, but it elevated Jane immensely. Plus, I like the Tarzan animated show. All that to say is she's got all of that British chick class with that she will fuck a monkey man, so therefore S, because you know she's a freak.
Yeah, she's great. I've never seen the Tarzan movie, but knowing what Tarzan is, minimum A.
You've never seen Tarzan?
Yeah, I mean, it's Tarzan, yeah.
I mean, Tarzan, Disney's Tarzan is actually remarkably good. I think it's also what made fucking Trey Parker and Matt Stone have such a hate boner for Phil Collins.
It is, yeah, because it came out the same year. Shit.
The funniest thing to me from that entire exchange is they weren't even mad they lost the award. They specifically said, we're fine with losing as long as we don't lose to Phil Collins. And then they lost to Phil Collins, which led to an entire season of South Park where they made so many Phil Collins jokes. It's that level of pettiness that I love from those two.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I think I'll agree with you. It's S. It's S tier. She's S tier.
Talking about other people who go into S tier, right?
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit, straight to S tier. Straight from me. She loves her silly, hairy little man.
Yeah, I'm putting Jessica Rabbit in A tier because I don't actually care for the look, but you've got to give some respect to the classics.
Yeah, absolutely. Unlike Betty Boop, who, okay, she's iconic, but I don't like that face.
You've always called her very puggish.
Yeah. But yeah, Jessie the yodeling cowgirl.
So we're going with what you see is what you get, right? Which means she's a toy.
Yeah, if you're going with is toy sized, that bumps her down a tier.
The question I'm wrangling with in my mind is a very simple one, and that is, how obviously freaky do I reveal myself to the world?
It's okay. We know that you like the receptionist lady at the Pixie Cafe.
I do. All right, fuck it. I'll just be incredibly honest. I'm putting Jessie in A tier. She's adorable. I kind of like the idea. I'm not going to go into graphic detail, but I think me leaving that on a cliffhanger is probably enough.
Yeah. Similar, B tier. Yeah, she could probably do a lot of things. No, A. It's the personality, dude.
And she's a redhead.
Yeah. This person who looks like a blonde Nami. Not
Cool.
Nami, Nani.
Rick, do you want to have a guess at what this character's name is?
Beach blonde. Blonde lifeguard.
Very close, actually. Lifeguard. She's called Lifeguard from Lilo and Stitch. She is, literally as you describe her, she is Nani, except she's blonde because the animators got lazy. I'm going to put her in C tier because she's not really much of a character. Yes, she looks like that, which is just Nani, but blonde. But she's in the same pool as Nani, and I want to give her more credit than this.
Yeah, Nani gets a lot more attention because she is a character, whereas this lady is just, like you say, just Nani but blonde and in a swimsuit because she's a lifeguard.
She might have bigger tits.
Maybe. C tier, yeah. Judy Hopps.
I'm putting Judy Hopps in D tier, not because I don't know her, but because I don't want, because she is far too much of a cop.
A.
No, I'm not judging. I mean, maybe a little bit, but...
Yeah. She's very flexible. She's very cute. Yes. A. Roxanne Ritchie. Also DreamWorks.
This is definitely not Disney. Someone fucked up. And again, it blows my mind that they're doing it with these characters and not with fucking Shell. Shell, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll say it for the third time. I can totally understand why people think she's Disney, but she's not.
Yeah. I'm putting her a solid B.
I'm having to think of this. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm putting her below the Monsters vs. Aliens giant lady, because I just think the Monsters vs. Aliens giant lady, whose name escapes me, just looks better.
Go on. I'll put her in B as well, because I don't really like her. I like her as a romantic interest for Megamind. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. We have Meg.
Interesting that you know her name, considering I know you've not seen Hercules, because it's a big deal of contention between the two of us.
Yeah, she is Meg Ara.
Megara, yeah. The annoying thing is there's a much cooler version of her now because of Hades.
Yeah.
Don't know why they made her a Fury in that, but hey.
I don't know. But yeah, she's a MILF tier.
A MILF? Oh, okay.
Well, like basically that she's 25 years older than Herc, and yet he still is willing to give up his godness. Yeah, I think it is.
I don't think so. It's kind of implied they're similar ages. Like, yeah, she's a bit older because she's been around a bit more. I think she seems a lot older than Hercules because she's had a lot more struggle in her life.
Yeah, she's more worldly. Yeah.
And also, if we go by the original myth, she does not have a good ending. But whatever.
No.
I'm gonna put her in A tier because we know she's kinky. She's fucked a centaur. Canon.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just missing out on S because she's very good at manipulating people, and I'm not sure if I like that.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with this. A. This girl, one of the ones from Mulan, one of the jobbers.
Wow, okay, so in Mulan 2, the sequel to Mulan, which is not as good, there are 3 princesses that Mulan has to protect. All 3 of them are on this tier list. Rick, they are called Princess May, Princess Princess Sue. Got May and Sue mixed up in my head. And Ting Ting. Which one do you think this is? Got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right.
Is this Ting Ting?
It's not Ting Ting. This one's Princess May. And I've got to be honest with you, all 3 of them are going to be on the same tier, and that is going to be B. They're all generically attractive, and I don't know if I could say this, but fuck it. They're all very clearly Asian, and I like that.
Yeah, D. I beyond do not know.
Am I allowed to say that, or does that make me racist?
You're allowed to have preferences.
Cool. It's like those people who think that because they say they prefer, you know what, I'm just going to stop talking.
Yeah. Merida. Brave Merida.
I'm putting this in D because while I'm aware she exists, I've never seen the movie, I don't know what she's like.
She's the very embodiment of fiery redhead. A. She's an archer.
I know she's an archer because she's the new fucking Legolas joke.
Yeah, and she's a bit malcontent with her mum being a bit overbearing, and she makes a deal with the witch that gets her mum turned into a bear. So she's a little bit short-sighted in that. However, she didn't know that her mum was going to get turned into a bear, and she spends the rest of the movie trying to fix it.
Okay.
So yeah, I give her more props than I would to Ariel, who seems to just like go along with things after things have gone bad. Yeah, A tier. Mirage.
That's her name. Obviously, I knew the character on sight, but I couldn't remember what the fuck she was called. This was tough.
Yeah.
I'm going to put her in A tier because she's almost got the looks of Miss Incredible. Almost. But she's not Miss Incredible, and also, when we first meet her, she is very definitely evil.
Yes. I'm agreeing on all those counts. She's very definitely a baddie. She's shacked up with Syndrome, who's a massive Tory. So yeah, she's got bad judgment.
I don't think he's a Tory. That's not really his deal.
Yeah. Well,
but it's not the message of the film, Rick.
Yeah, she's not a good person. She's not a good person.
But she does have a line she won't cross. And when she sees Syndrome being out, it is kind of implied that Syndrome is not entirely honest with her, because when she starts to see things, that's when she does a bit of a face turn.
Yeah, as soon as she finds out those children on the plane, that's like, no, this is my absolutely not moment.
It is satisfying when she gets decked, though, by Miss Incredible.
Yeah. Moana.
D. I've not seen the Moana films. I'm not going to. I don't care.
Yeah, I'd say, reasonable B. Mrs. Potts.
I'm going to put her in B. She's still got a mouth.
The funnel's bigger.
And I'm not sticking my dick in the funnel. Which is an actual conversation you'd have to probably have with her. But I've also seen what she looks like when she becomes human again, and she's all right.
Putting her in C. The funner hole is only going to be fun once.
Jesus Christ, man, that's okay.
Mulan and
S.
Mushu.
No, not and Mushu. Mushu is not a package deal.
Mushu is only here.
She's voiced by what's her name, isn't she?
Yeah, Fennec Shand.
Yeah.
Forget her name.
I was looking for the name.
Ming Na Wen.
I was looking for Fennec Shand, by the way. I wasn't looking for the actor's name. I was looking for the Star Wars character she played. I love Mulan. She's been my favourite Disney princess for a long time and has yet to be ousted. I think on a technicality that Pixar characters can't be Disney princesses.
Yeah. She's also got the highest kill count of any Disney princess.
She killed like fucking 500 dudes.
Yeah.
That was just with an avalanche.
Just with an avalanche. Yeah, that's... and saved China, yeah. Minimum A. Does she make S? Yeah. I've got too many people in A. Yeah, S tier. Nala!
Okay, hear me out.
This is like 1.5 seconds before that picture.
Listen, there's no moral conundrum here. She can talk.
Yeah, she can talk. And in the picture that is shown, she's consenting.
Why have you got to make it weird? Why have you specifically... Anyway, she's going into A tier because I don't know if human and lion anatomy can work that way. Doesn't really matter. We're in fictional land of Disney. I'm not going to try it in real life because that's a death sentence and an embarrassing way to go.
You're going to have sphinxes.
And, fuck off. Anyway, she goes into A tier because I ain't no punk bitch. I'll put it that way.
I'm also going to have sphinxes. A tier. Man, those bedroom eyes. Yeah. Nani. Fucking Nami. Fucking One Piece. Yeah, Nani.
I'm gonna put her in B because I rate her above the nameless blonde from the same series. But I gotta be honest with you, she doesn't do anything for me in particular. Does that make sense?
I get you. I like her as a character. I think the live action one, even though it was like a ghoulish cash grab, it did a lot to expand her character, and I really appreciate it.
It didn't fucking expand her character. It destroyed her character.
Well, yeah, it made it into a Nani movie rather than a Lilo movie because like the older actor, shock horror, can do more intricate acting.
Yeah, I strongly disagree. From my as someone who hasn't seen it, I disagree with you. Based on my understanding, they changed it to be like, nah, fuck your family, go study and become a marine biologist.
Yeah, but they also have a portal gun, so they can just see each other at any time.
Oh yeah, cool. So we're just going to completely destroy the core message of the fucking film.
Yeah.
All of the problems are now solved by mystical space bullshit. Fuck you. Anyway, moving on. Pocahontas, C. She's crap.
She is a bit, yeah.
There's that really famous story of Burger King and McDonald's. Because Burger King used to do toys like McDonald's. And Burger King got the Pocahontas toys. McDonald's got Lion King. Guess which one was more popular?
Yeah, it's the one that's actually a toy. Princess Jasmine.
Oh, you're just agreeing with Pocahontas in C, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm just agreeing with Pocahontas in C. Princess Jasmine, A.
I'm putting her in S. She is so fucking attractive for an animated character.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah.
like, it's hard not to, man. Like, they really sensualize her without crossing a line. They give her that Arabian-style dress. I don't know if it is Arabian-style, but it's what I associate with Arabian-style because of this movie. And she's so hot.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, S tier. Rapunzel. I'm putting her straight into S.
Oh, I'm putting her in B. I'm putting her below her mother because that's a bad sentence. She's very pretty and I like her. She's not as hot. She's got a very can-do attitude, but it's just like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I'm looking at Mother Gothel and I'm like, I know who I'd rather have, naked on the bed.
Yeah, I'm putting her in S. I'm putting her above Elsa because of the two, I think the one who physically does things is just that little bit cooler than a wizard.
You're wrong, but okay.
Max's girlfriend.
Her name is Roxanne.
It's the second Roxanne we've had on here.
Who's the other Roxanne?
Roxanne Ritchie.
Oh, I forgot her name because all I know her is Girl from Megamind.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. I'm going to put her in A, but I've got to be honest with you, Rule 34 is doing a lot of heavy lifting there because she is just a goofy character otherwise.
Yeah. I'm putting her in B. Like, if I were Max's age, she would definitely be my best girl. But yeah. Sally Portia.
Alright, hear me out. I don't want to fuck cars. I'm not one of those people who get sexually attracted to cars. I've never understood it. However, in the Cars universe, she has a tramp stamp.
She does.
I think she'd be willing to give a human a go, and I've got to be honest with you, if you're living in a world where there's walking, talking, consenting cars that are just like, I really want to try human dick, and you don't take that offer, what kind of coward are you? Therefore, A.
Yeah, similar, B. Calhoun.
I don't know who this is.
She's the Space Marine from Wreck-It Ralph.
I've not watched Wreck-It Ralph. Space Marine sounds cool, super badass, and probably buff as fuck, but I don't know her, therefore D.
Yeah, so she's very tall, and her love interest is Fix-It Felix, the Mario, who is like up to her knee.
I've got to be honest with you, she looks kind of Samusy in the pic.
Yeah, I think the idea was they take Samus's hairstyle and the rest of her is femshep.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. A. She is one dynamite gal, but don't tell her that because that's the last thing that her previous boyfriend said before he got blown to bits.
Oh.
The next one is one of the other three princesses.
Okay, you got two.
Is this Ting Ting?
Oh God, Rick, you're so bad. No, this one is Princess Sue. She's going into B tier because honestly, none of these princesses have got a distinct enough personality from the other. Therefore, they're all on the same ranking. For me, personally.
D. Do not know. Yeah, Princess Sue. Sorry, you're very cute. Don't know who the fuck you are.
Speaking of people who don't know who the fuck they are, you might know this one because she was on my top 5 furry waifus.
Yeah. Even though I've not watched the Goofy stuff, I'm putting her in A. Is this the one that ends up actually as Goofy's actual love interest?
Well, she's the love interest for the purpose of the movie, but she never shows up again. So
Sure.
This is Sylvia Merpole. She's the librarian. I think she looks better as the librarian. However, I understand why people like the disco look. Because she was on my top 5 furry waifu, she kind of has to automatically go into S.
Yeah, I'm putting her in A. She's good looking. And she's not just a human with a goofy nose.
This is true.
Princess Tiana.
So I'm putting Tiana in A for 2 reasons. First and foremost, I think it would be a criminal to rank her below Lottie. And second of all, she's pretty much in A for the same reason why Cinderella's in B, in that I really like the down-to-earth, hard-working kind of gal rather than the shiny, pretty princess. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Does she go in A or is she go in B with Lottie? Yeah, A. So now we do have Ting Ting.
We do, at long last. She goes into B. I will say, these 3 characters do have distinct personalities in the sense that we've got 3 brand new characters that we need to distinguish from each other. Let's give them all one quirk. But, it's really not that big of a deal.
It isn't, yeah. Tinkerbell.
I don't know. I'm going to put her in C. Not because she's a fairy or that I hate her, but it's because she's such a bitch.
Yeah. Doesn't she, at one point try to get Wendy killed because she's jealous that Peter's spending more time with her?
On at least 3 occasions, she has tried to get Wendy murdered, which, is in line with traditional British folklore as far as pixies are concerned.
Yeah, traditional fae bullshit. I'm putting her in the same A as Jessie. I'm not Wendy. She's not killing me.
I wasn't judging. I was just letting you talk.
Let me dig that one.
I mean, threesomes are off the table with Tinkerbell, but that's fine, I guess.
Yeah. Violet.
Violet is in such a weird position for me because I've seen some very well done art of her in superhero costume, and invisibility. You can have so much fun with that. Unfortunately, I really can't get out of my head that she's like 13, 14. So for me, she's a D. I'm not going to judge anyone for getting into it, but yeah, I just can't get past that mental barrier.
Yeah, it's D today.
Oh, that's worse.
Oh no. D this decade.
D not helping. Rick,
No.
you were talking about digging holes. Jesus.
Hello. Diggy hole, Yzma. Yeah, D. Yzma.
Alright, hear
she's
me
so
out.
fun.
Hear
She's
me
so
out.
fun, but she's such a cunt.
Hear me out, alright? I'm not going to try and explain myself. I like hags. This might be the most controversial take, but she's going into S tier for me. Yes, I've put her above Mother Gothel. As long as she's not trying to usurp the throne, she's not that bad. Like there was the Emperor's New School that came out. It was an animated TV show where she was the principal and she kept trying to fail Cusco so that therefore he wouldn't be able to be emperor and therefore she'd be empress. It was dumb, but I don't know what it is, man. I like thin old ladies that are kind of gross. I wouldn't describe her as kind of gross, but I know that the vast majority of people think that this character design is gross. But also, she's voiced by Eartha Kitt.
Yeah. I just had to look up whether Eartha Kitt was a dame. No, she's not.
I think she's no longer alive as well.
No, she's not. Yeah, 2008.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that wouldn't have been that long after like a couple of years.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really like Yzma. I acknowledge she's evil, but I don't care. Give me that hag puss.
Yeah, the legendary Eartha Kitt, the original Catwoman.
Jesus Christ, I didn't even know that, to be honest. I knew she did something.
Yeah, she was the original Catwoman.
Yeah, from the Adam West series, I assume.
Yeah, from Adam West. Yeah, in 1967, yeah. So Eartha Kitt aside, Yzma's an arsehole. I'm putting her in D.
I don't think it's got anything to do with her being an arsehole. I think it's partly because she's an arsehole, partly because look at her. I get it. I understand my tastes are weird, and that's fine. You can be honest with me.
As a cat.
No, now you're being weird. Says the guy who put Nala in A tier.
She makes a much cuter cat than a person.
She looks like a baby cat, though.
Oh, yeah, shit.
I'm really bothered that Yzma's on here and not fucking, what's his name's wife, because she's hotter and voiced by Malik.
Oh, Pacha, yeah.
Malik?
Yeah.
I say Malik. Ida.
Yeah. Yeah, Wendy Malik, yeah. Yeah, so, that's it for our picks. If you liked the video, there is a comment section down below on YouTube. Tell us why we are absolute heathens for putting your absolute favourite, anything less than S tier. Tell us who you would like to have added to the list that the list makers has forgotten, and therefore we as well. And tell us why we are stupid for having even considered the Disney, not the Disney, the DreamWorks people for adding to this list. But nah, they're just here because they were. If you don't have the comment section on YouTube or Spotify, but nobody goes on Spotify, you have the comment section and the emails. You can send us an email.
Okay, Rick, do you want to try that again?
If you don't have the comment section on YouTube or Spotify, you have the email address. Our good old email address is
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Once again, because I think I flubbed, nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. I'm very curious as to who the fuck that character is that neither Rick nor I know. So if you do know the name of that character, please do tell us. They're in our D tier, both of our D tiers. Oh, other than that, like, you could probably guess which one it is because it's the only character whose image is quite clearly cropped.
Yeah, and the image appears to be like 85% arm.
Yeah, it's a very weird choice, which again makes me feel like they're an obscure character in whatever they're in anyway. But also the fact that they've accidentally included 2 DreamWorks characters, they might not even be Disney, so that don't help.
Yeah, like, I don't think I've seen Meet the Robinsons, so she might be from that.
Oh, it could be, you know, because it does look very Meet the Rob. I know the main character has like that hairstyle. It could be his mum or something.
Yeah.
But I've not seen that, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, lest we dwell on that any further, join us again next week, guys, for, another retrospective.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.